Goedenavond. Ehm, ik wil me even excuseren dat ik ga niet Engels voorlezen. Want Nederlands is niet mijn sterkste kant. Ik heb in ver verleden Germaanse gestudeerd en mijn slechtste vak was beschaafd Nederlands praten. Dus ja. Ik ga beginnen met een gedicht, het heet Illegal Pleasure. En mijn vader was standaard. En als ik snoep ging kopen, dan dacht ik dat ik iets illegaal was aan het doen. Illegal Pleasure. As a young boy, maybe 8, I believed buying candy was against the law. 100 Belgian francs of allowance secretly allowed me a bag filled with sweet vampire teeth, red lips, sour tongues, fake peaches and cherries, soft cola bottles, licorice drops and lollipops, things that fizzed and things that popped. Pure, clean dopamine, bought with blushing cheeks and trembling hands from the old woman at the grocery store. My existential sweetener, my sugar mama, my rotten tooth fairy. Later, maybe 10, my interest shifted and I thought possession of fireworks was against the law. 200 Belgian francs of allowance secretly allowed me a box filled with rockets, spinners, butterflies and cherries, stars, smoke bombs and pulleys, things that fizzed and things that popped. Pure, clean adrenaline, bought with flushed cheeks and shaky hands from the grumpy man at the hobby store. My pyromania catalyst, my amateur arsonist, my fireworks department. Later, maybe 12, my interest shifted again and buying blue magazines was against my lawful age. 300 Belgian francs of allowance secretly allowed me 50 color print pages full of red lips, swirling tongues, opened vaginas, shaved, trimmed and wild bushes, faces painted with cum, single, double and triple penetration, things that fizzed and things that popped. Pure, clean oxytocin, bought with crimson cheeks and sweaty hands from the ugly lady at the newspaper stand. My wet daydream facilitator, my partner in partnerless crime, my right hand. Later still, maybe 14, my interest shifted once more and the purchase and use of psychoactive substances was clearly against the law. 400 Belgian francs of allowance secretly allowed me transparent plastic bags filled with sweet herbs, white crystals, little pills in all colors and forms, blue-stained mushrooms, tiny paper squares, to snort, to smoke and to swallow. My brain fizzed and my brain popped. Pure, clean serotonin, bought with pimply cheeks and restless hands from the older boy waiting at the school gate. My nutcracker, my eye-opener, my Revelations chapter 1 to infinity. Now, maybe 38, only rarely do I eat candy. Only occasionally do I light fireworks. Only once in a while do I stare at pixelated vaginas. And hardly ever do I get my drugs from that boy at the school gate. But I still have a weakness for all things labeled illegal. So please, Your Honor, and please you writers of the law, legalize everything and I will be a good boy. Dank u wel. Het volgende is een beetje korter. Het gaat over ochtenderecties. Het heet Dictatorship of Beauty. First thing waking up, too many mornings, I find my blood has gathered below the belt. It nearly always chooses to flow towards those primal regions which orchestrate the erotic imagery arising in my mind's eye, making it hard to concentrate on anything else than the differences between the male and female body. If my blood would gather in my heart each morning, I could start my day concentrating on world peace and unconditional love. Did Gautama the Buddha wake up erected? Did Jesus the Nazarene rise and shine, zapping between the blue channels in his head? Dear red and white blood cells, I propose you hold your 9 a.m. meetings in the spacious conference room which is my heart. Less imaginary nipples, more peaceful awakenings, we could have saved the planet already. Dank u wel. Is it always on my mind? Let me explain myself. I'm sorry for being such an asshole, sorry for being such a dick, but allow me to correct your choice of words. Anus nor penis deserve the blemish, they're only doing what they're programmed to do. It's my mind that can be a pain in the ass. I know, I've had him by my side for 38 years. I take him to the most beautiful places and all he does is complain. I'm hungry, I'm horny, I'm angry, I'm lonely. He's my heaviness in heaven, my parasite in paradise. I was always on my mind. I was always on my mind. A few times I took him to these Buddhist retreats where they have training programs for hyperactive minds. All he had to do was rest and be quiet for 10 days, but he's never been so loud. Angry, horny, bored and lonely, often all at the same time. I was always on my mind. I was always on my mind. I gave him all kinds of medicine to cure him or at least to keep him busy, but in the middle of the most splendid multicolor visions, in the middle of spectacular spectral fractals and alien elves that kindly teach him the secret to everything, he goes angry, horny, lonely. I wanna go home. I was always on my mind. I was always on my mind. So I hear what you're saying and apologize on his behalf. If you love me though, you'll have to come to terms with him too, because sadly, I'm more than just an asshole or a dick. Now I've gotta go spend some private time with my mind because I start to feel angry, horny, hungry, and lonely. I was always on my mind. I was always on my mind. Ik kan nog eentje doen, want de meeste mensen zitten zwaar over in 10 minuten. Ik denk dat ik er nog juist onder zit. Ik ben 3 maanden nu gestopt met drinken. En deze gedicht heet Farewell to Alcohol. Dat is geschreven de vorige keer dat ik gestopt was met drinken en dacht dat ik nooit meer ging drinken. Farewell to Alcohol. Alas, my love, this is goodbye. I bid you farewell, what we had was a lie. I say farewell to thee, my love, whatever we had, now it's done. I walk away in a straight line this time, alone I must go on. For sure I will miss you, your sweet oblivion, your smell, your feel. You always set my goal so clearly. Empty the bottle, go find the next one full. You've backed me up when I was in trouble. You've been my most convincing excuse. When I fucked up again and again, I would refer to you to pay my dues. Now it's just me, though I wouldn't say I'm sober. Many ways to inebriate, most of them unkosher. But I do feel good. My body is thankful and so is my mind. And I hope my reaching out to you will be more than just a matter of time. For sure I will have weak moments, I'll be begging and crawling at your door, a shotgun in one hand, a shot glass in the other, but please don't give me any more. Let me tell you before you succumb to pity, the bullet's a dummy, I needed cold turkey, so please treat me hardcore. And please don't ask me to come pay a visit, to just stay friends with benefits, because my love for you is too overpowering, not even a little, we'll have to call it quits. I'll have to keep my distance, I'll have to play it hard. It won't be the same without you, but I don't want the same, I need a fresh start. So thank you, my love, thanks for the loss of memory, of equilibrium, the loss of pride, the loss of shame. Thank you for all the knocked out nights, thank you once again. Thank you for the love affair seduced by a double tongue. Thank you for the moral shutdown, so easy to do wrong. Thank you for the social glue, all those friendships I believed were true. Thank you for the dynamite that undermined stable relations, and a salute to those brave brain cells who died in the battle against inebriation. My heart, she wants to thank you for making her fall in love so well. My penis wants to thank you, thin blood, it helped him swell. My eyes, they want to thank you, you made everything look so easy. My liver's too fat and tired to respond, you've kept him pretty busy. I raise my glass to you, my love, may you numb the masses and fool the sheep. May you refill the glasses of those believing love could ever come so cheap. And if it starts sounding like I'm holding a grudge, please don't bear any shame. I'm in no position to accuse or to judge. Only I'm the one to blame. You were the crutch, I was the lame. You marked the cards, I never quit the game. You set loose passions that I couldn't tame. I self-mutilated while you numbed the pain. I struggled with my mind, you held peace talks with my brain. What seemed complicated, you put simple and plain. When in drought, pray for rain. I thought I was Tarzan, while you truly were Jane. You called me sweetheart, but I reclaim my true name. I make this change now, inshallah, I'll never again be the same. I say farewell to thee, my love, whatever we had, now it's done. I walk away in a straight line this time, alone I must go on. Though sober truth is cold and hard, alone I must remain. Stone cold, sober, I'm gone. Thank you once again. Dank u wel.